It is 2 in the morning. You are alone in a hotel room. And the front desk calls you and says, "We just received a call from your room," even though you never touched the phone. And the voice on the line sounds exactly like yours. It was 1:37 a.m. when Michael Turner checked into an old roadside motel near a quiet California highway. The motel was called Red Hollow Inn, a place most people stayed for one night and quickly forgot. Michael was traveling alone and had an early flight the next morning. He put down his bag, turned off the lights, and lay on the bed. Everything felt normal. Then the phone rang. The clock showed 1:41 a.m. Michael answered the phone. The front desk receptionist said they had just received a call from his room. Michael told her that could not be true because he had been asleep. After a short pause, she said no one spoke on the call. All they heard was breathing. Michael assumed it was a system error and hung up. But he could not fall asleep again. The room felt colder than before. 5 minutes later, the phone rang again. This time there was no caller ID. Michael answered. At first, there was silence, then he heard slow, heavy breathing. When he asked who was calling, a voice replied. It was his own voice. The voice said, "Don't open the door." The call ended. Michael quickly checked the room. The door was locked. The bathroom and closet were empty. The window was closed. As he sat back down, he heard a dripping sound from the bathroom. The sink was dry, but the mirror was fogged. Written on the mirror were the words, "He is still here." Before Michael could react, the phone rang again. The receptionist sounded scared. She told him to leave the room immediately. She said his room had just called again, and this time the voice said, "He can see you now." Michael grabbed his bag and ran down the hallway, down the stairs, into the parking lot. He never returned to the motel. The next morning, hotel staff checked room for 128. Nothing was damaged. There was no writing on the mirror. But the phone records showed 7 outgoing calls from that room during the night. The strange part was this. Room for 28's phone line had been disconnected for more than 10 years. Even today, hotel employees say that after 1:30 a.m. phones sometimes ring on the 4th floor. And when someone answers, they hear breathing.